Hi everyone, my name is Ann. Um, this is my first video, so bear with me. I'm not gonna be long. I just want people to know, a lot of people has lost a lot of weight and they want the skin removed. What I'm about to say is alleged. It's my opinion. It's what I've been through. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a service. I'm not none of above. What I did on my weight loss journey. I had lost over 100 pounds. Now I'm at 100 and, went to the doctor, now I'm at 160 pounds. But when I lost 120 pounds, I had the surgery done. Your insurance will pay for skin remover, but I'm going to give you my advice. What I did. As I was losing the weight, what I did was I started working on my stomach, sit-ups, walk, exercise, did stomach crunches every day. I did bed stomach crunches. I'd be in the bed and go like this, hold my stomach, go like that. I do 25 in the morning and I did 25 at night. It came to the point that I did all I can do. Then I got to like 130. I had lost 130 pounds. I did all I can do. I was on the treadmill, and it made me depressed because I thought somebody was running behind me. I heard something say, clock, 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 clock. And I come on, thought somebody, I was like, what is that noise? It was me. It was my stomach. It was like, it wasn't no but skin. It was like, I used to have to wear like 3 girdles. I will put on, hi, how you doing? I will put on a waist girdle. Then I will put on a pants girdle. Hi, how you doing? A pants girdle. Then I will put on a back girdle. Hi, everyone. I did all of that because I didn't want surgery. So I put in my first application for the surgery. They denied it. So somebody told me to do these steps, and this is why I'm letting everybody else know, because some people don't tell you. A lot of people like to keep things to themselves. I'm not that kind of person. I'm going to share everything. Thank you. I'm going to share everything with y'all. Like I said, this week I'm going to do another video to show you how you can get free gym membership. I pay, it depends on what your income is. If you don't have an income and you're trying to lose weight, your insurance will pay for it. Different facilities will pay for it. Different places will pay for it. So I'm going to do that sometime this week. I'm talking about the skin remover today. So what I did was I wanted to get my skin done. It was, yeah, I can see you. So as me getting rejected from the insurance company, somebody told me what I need to do. So I didn't worry about it that year. So I wait for a year go past because I feel I was going to be able to get it. This lady was saying that, do this, do that. And I was like, I was having second thoughts about doing it. I'm going to tell you what the insurance look for. Get with a gym. Get with a gym. I was in a Zumba class. I did aerobic class. So what I had my aerobic instructor, she signed a piece, she wrote a letter that I came to that all the time. You have to get a gym membership saying that, okay, I've been to the gym. I did all of this and it's not working. Then you have, if you go to the doctor, and you have like your skin rubbing, you have a rash, you have to continue going and let them start now. Start now. If you lost 50 pounds, start now. You on your weight loss journey, you lost 30, start now. About time you get to your 100 pounds. 100 pounds, they would pay for it. By the time you get to your 100 pounds, they would pay for it. The insurance look at, did you have a rash under there? How has you and your doctor try to take care of with ointment? They look at, you have to lost 100 pounds. They look at it, have you been to a gym? Have you been to any kind of instructing class? That help. And they look at how long you was on your journey. After they do that, you have make sure you get all your papers in together. Make sure you have your you lost your 100 pounds. Make sure you have to get your doctor needs to be behind you. Get your doctor's note. She'll write it and say that you was on cream, that you been having a problem with your stomach. Get your letter from the instructor. Put all that together. Then after you got all that together, go to a plastic surgeon. It's not a plastic surgeon. It's a I think that's what you call it. It is a plastic surgeon that does like arms, stomach tuck, legs and thighs. Go to a doctor like that. Go let them do your exam, because they have a free exam. Let them do a free exam. Let them, what I had to do is, they gave me these little teeny underwears. And I put on the little teeny underwears. And I did my exam first. After I did my exam first, and the doctor was saying that the surgeon was saying I did all I can do. This is why I tell everybody, start as you on your weight loss journey. Whatever you own, natural weight loss, Mounjaro, what you call it? Zip-Band, any kind of medicine, natural, any way you're doing, start on your stomach now. I do lazy crunches. I do my crunches in the bed. And that's why I was doing 25 during the morning, and I was doing 25 at nighttime. The reason why I'm telling you to work on your stomach as well, so all you have is skin to be removed. I had a lot of skin that need to be removed. Let me show you a picture where I was at first. I don't know if you can see it. That's my granddaughter. I'm on this side, and that's what's on the other side with the hat. That's after I had my stomach done. Can you see it? Like I was saying, this is my first live, y'all, so bear with me. As I keep doing them, I get better at it. I'm kind of nervous. But work on your stomach. And the reason why I tell you to work on your stomach and try to get a lot of skin, mostly skins that are fat or anything else, because it will help you out better. I thank God for the surgeon that I had. Insurance. I wish I had something. I'm going to use this as an example. This is your stomach, right? The insurance is allowed to, this is what my surgeon told me. The insurance allowed to go not all the way around. This is a bad example for this. Let me use this bottle. Okay, this is your stomach, right? This is your stomach right here, right? You have skin hanging down here, skin hanging down here, and quite sure after you lose all your weight, you can have a droopy booty. I call them droopy booty. Insurance only allow the surgeon to go right here. I had a good surgeon. And when I thought that he was just going to do right here, when I woke up, he did all the way around here. I had a butt lift, and I had a little bit of my back done. He brought it down. The reason why I'm telling everybody to work on your stomach, because the surgeon told me, he said, I cannot leave you. He said, you worked so hard. He said, you lost all that weight. And he said, I could not leave you with the rest of the skin hanging. He said, because insurance only allowed me to do this much. Then he took my stomach, and again, if you have not had any kids yet and you're thinking about having a baby, do not get your stomach done now. Do not get your stomach done now. If you're not planning on having no kids, you already had kids, go get it done. Because I had babies, and what they did was put my stomach back together like I haven't never had any kids. So you could feel my abs. The doctor was saying, he said, I feel your abs. So he said, so what I'm going to do is put everything together. He said, she said, so it looked just like you never had any kids. He said, so when you have babies, he said, you scratch the front of your stomach out. He said, so what I'm doing is putting it back together so you can see your abs. And I seen my abs. That's why I tell everybody to work on their stomach. So if you get a surgeon and he see you work, they probably, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. I had a good one. He did mine all the way around. He brought my hip skin up. He brought my butt skin up and brought some of it down. So I had my scar around like this. He was very, 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 he had very good bad side manners. Excuse me, y'all. I don't regret doing it. After I had it done, I ended up losing, 15 pounds after I had it done. As I'm on my journey, I have, 18 more pounds to lose. Your insurance would pay for it. After I got finished, my co-payment was $12. That's all I paid. The insurance paid everything else, and I only paid $12. I can get my arms done, but I feel I'm too old to mess with the arm. I just try to work out my arms myself, and as me putting on a sweat jacket with the arms in it, I'm going to do another video on that one so I can show y'all where y'all can get these jackets from. It's a long sleeve, and what it do is it holds your fat in your arm. As you working out and you sweating, it'll sweat your arm and then bring your arm down. My arm has came down a lot. But back to the stomach. I rented a lift chair. Everybody pain is different. I know a lot of people scared. People were scaring me, telling me, oh, you're going to be in a lot of pain. You're not going to be able to walk. You're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to do that. I was sent home. I was in the hospital, a day? I was in the hospital for 2 days. And I got to come home. Before I went in the hospital, I had rent me a lift chair so it wouldn't be so hard for me. This lady told me to get a lift chair so it won't be so hard for me to go to the bathroom. I had a walker in front of me. So the chair, I slept in that chair. I slept in that chair for 2 nights. Because if I had to go to the bathroom, the chair would raise me to my feet so I wouldn't have to bend up, stand up, whatever. I have a walk-in shower in my bedroom. That's the best thing you could have, is a walk-in shower. The chair stand you up. After the chair stand you up, you get to the walker and you walk yourself to your restroom. I don't know how people's houses is. I have a bathroom in my bedroom, inside my bedroom. People will scam me. saying that I'm gonna be in a lot of pain, and this, I was not. Everybody's different. I was not in a lot of pain. I had pain medicine left over because the key to it is moving. Do not sit in that chair all day long. As the moving is, when I was in the hospital, I walked. I got up and walked up and down the hallway, 1 in the morning, and I did it 1 in the evening time. It's like I graduate. So when I got home, I would get up and walk down my hall, back down my hall in the morning. At lunchtime, I would get up, walk down the hall, and I'll come back. If I couldn't do it at dinner time, I would push myself. Each day I did something different. The following day, I would get up, go to the front door, and come back. Front door and come back. The 4th day, my daughter nurse, so she was here, and they was asleep. I got up, and I walked to, there's a church around my corner, so I got up and got my little walker. I was in the street, and I walked around the corner, and my daughter was like, I had my phone in my pocket, and she was like, she called me, she said, Mama. I said, huh, where you at? I said, I'm trying to get back home. I said that I walk around here because I want to be here to get healed. She said, Mama, you can't be doing that. So she came and got me, and she walked back home with me. And the next day, I walked to the mailbox. The key to it, but I forgot this one. When I came home, she did have to give me a shot for 3 days to keep me from getting a blood clot. Now, that's what I thank God for my daughter for. She was a nurse. You do have to get a shot, keep from getting a blood clot. Walk, keep from getting a blood clot. They sent the shots home, so my daughter had to inject me with the shot. So that's why I'm telling everybody that it's good to try to lose some of the fat off your stomach, so when you get it done, and you know, the doctor didn't have to do it, and I appreciate it. And I told him, I said, I appreciate it. He said, I just could not leave you like that because you worked so hard for it, and it looked real good. I had it done a couple of years ago, and I don't gain weight at that section. You will gain not up the top. You won't gain it at the bottom. It'll come up the top, but I'm good. I don't gain a lot of weight at that area. I seen some people gain a lot of weight back, because I know a lady had it done, and she's a friend of mine. And she's a friend of mine, but she gained her weight in her stomach back. I don't know how, but I haven't gained mine back. If I put on weight, I get a little poach right here, and I was like, start doing sit-ups. I watch what I eat. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork. I have stopped. My daughter, what? I haven't eaten pork or red meat in probably 20 years. 20 years, yep. I stopped eating it. Seen the video and didn't want it. What else I want to tell y'all? Oh, make sure you get a Thaha. I used it. I mixed up some kind of I had a cream. I made a cocoa butter cream, and the doctor was like, I can't even really see your scar. What are you using? I told him, I said, I'm mixing a vitamin C and vitamin E, and I said I did a cream, and I put it on the stomach. The lady was like, you need to sell it. She said, that's good, you can't even really tell where your scar at. I tell everybody pain is different. I don't like needles. I don't like taking pain pills. But I just didn't need all the medicine. People's like, oh, I pushed my button, I was in a lot of pain. I was not in a lot of pain because I moved. Somebody did tell me to move. Oh, yeah. If you plan on getting it done, get a toilet stool lifter so you won't have to bend so far in to go to the bathroom. The lift chair is a lifesaver. The walker is a lifesaver. And the toilet stool lift is a lifesaver because the toilet stool lift sit up this high on the toilet stool, and all you got to do is if sit up this high, and all you got to do is just come down like that. You do leave the hospital with 2 draining. Those drainers, I ain't trying to scare nobody, but I'm telling you now, when that lady, those drainers didn't hurt, but when she took those drainers out, ooh, sweet baby Jesus. I said, oh, that hurt. It hurt me. Like I said, everybody different. I'm telling you what happened to me. It hurt me. I just could not deal with the extra skin. I had so much skin. Let me show it to you again. I had so much skin. All you see is stomach. I had so much skin. I thank God for that surgery. You can see right there, I had a lot of skin. I just felt uncomfortable with the skin. Because I feel like that all that work I had done, I was almost 400 pounds and I lost all that weight, and I'm just sitting there with feel like somebody was sitting in my lap. When I had the surgery done, after the swelling went down, I went down 2 sizes in my clothes. I knew it was my stomach. I felt better. I just felt good because I didn't have to put all those undergarments on. I would like put a tie girdle on, a belt girdle on, then I would put another girdle on top of it, then I would put a panty girdle on, then I would have put another girdle on top of it, then I put a whole jumper on top of it. It was like a lot of clothes. When I had to go to the bathroom, I had to take everything off just to go to the bathroom. That's how many clothes that I had on. I just did not feel good with all that skin because I realized I was saying I did all this work, and I started feeling depressed because I started looking at my stomach, and I was like, all this skin, I got to put all these clothes on. I said it beat the purpose why I took all the weight off, because I wanted to wear nice clothes. I wanted to look good in my clothes. But that stomach was there. Your insurance will pay for it. Like I said, the first time they denied me, I went back probably like a year later, and I found this surgeon. I went to the doctor first. Then I let them put the paperwork in. The good thing about it is, reason why I tell you to find you a surgeon first, because they're going to tell you what you need to do, how your insurance is going to approve you, and all the stuff that you need. Then what they're going to do is ask you for all that stuff. They're going to ask you for your doctor's, your paper from your, they're going to ask the paper from your doctor. You got to sign the paper for them to get the information. Then if you've been, they'll ask you if you've been to a gym. You say, yeah. Get your gym membership. Get your gym membership. The office, they'll write you a letter and say, hey, she got a gym membership, like that. And if you go to a group that does Zumba, that does any kind of exercise, go to the class, make sure they know you. Let them write you a letter. The Zuma instructor wrote me a letter. I was appreciative for her, and I got her to write me one, and I had who else I had write one? That's it. I had my doctor, I had the gym membership, I had the instructor. That's all I need. And the doctor called me within 2 weeks and said, "Hey, you approved." I said, "What?" She said, "You did everything I told you on that paper. They're gonna give you a piece of paper, and they're gonna tell you this is what we need. This is all the stuff that we need, and you bring all that stuff in on that paper. They tell you, you will get approved. The 100 pounds, you have to meet the 100 pounds. If y'all go over, if you go over 100 pounds, that's good too. But like I'm saying, that I got it done. I haven't had any problems with it. You can't really see my scar where I had it done at. They do what they did when they did it to the front. I did had 2 tubes, and the tubes don't come no. The tubes be right there where your on top of your vagina. That's where the 2 tubes be at, right there on top of your vagina. That's where the 2 tubes they be at. That's the only thing really hurt me, was when they took the tubes out, the draining tube, because you have to have those draining tubes in. I think I had 1 week. They took the first 1 week. They took the first draining tubes out, and they sent me home with the other one. Then they took it out the second week. So I had the draining tubes in for 2 weeks. They had the first one in. I had 2 of them, and they took one out the first week, and then the following week I went back and took the other one out. But y'all, please subscribe, and let's get this channel monetized. Like I said, this week I'm gonna show everybody the application, where you can get it from, what gym offer you free membership. Some have to pay $30, $12, $15. I paid $37 because I have my grandkids on mine. That's what I pay. Everybody paid different. I know some people got it free. So everybody's situation is different. I'm gonna show you where to go at. And everybody should have one. This gym in their areas, because it's nationwide. So y'all have a blessed day, and good luck on your journey. We are here together. It's no me. Like I said, any other questions that you want to ask me, put it in the comments, and I will answer them. If you want me to do another video, I will do another one. But I'm going to do a walking video. I supposed did a walking video this week, but I got so busy. I couldn't do it. But I'm going to do one tomorrow, because a lot of people, I'm going to do one for 1 mile, 2 miles. I walk 5 miles. I'm going to do one for 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, and 5 miles. I'm going to try to do it one each day this week. And I'm trying to get a walking group. We can walk on Saturday morning. I know a lot of people work through the week, and I go to different places. I have a trail. I have a walking park where I live at. It's really pretty. You know, I would take everybody. We go walk in different places different Saturdays. So join me. You are not by yourself. Like I said in my other videos. Look at my other videos, please. You are not by yourself. We're in this together. So this is why I'm doing the walking videos, because some people want to walk. You know, we could chat in the chat and walk. So get to moving. Like I said, if you go in your kitchen and dance, do what you love to do. I do water aerobics. I walk 10,000 steps a day. The reason I do water aerobics, I'm tired, y'all. It's almost 6 o'clock. The reason why I do water aerobic is because it's like I'm lifting weights and exercising at the same time. I exercise, I sweat in the water. So I exercise. So what you're doing is like the water is resistant. So if some people don't like lifting up weight, some people can't. Some people is on their weight loss journey and still have a lot of weight to lose. Water. I lost my first 100 pounds in water. Water, water, water is your best friend. If you got knee problem, you got shoulder problem, water is your best friend. Start with your water aerobic first. You can walk around in the water. You could run in the water. You could just move the water with your arm, because any way you move is water assisted. I tell people, I don't care if you exercise 5 minutes. I don't care why your food warming up. You move around in a circle. You do what you love. I love to dance. I love water. So I dance. I walk. I do water aerobic. I go to do the electrical at the gym. I do a lot of stuff. Sometimes if you at a plateau, I did a video on that. You have to trick your body. My body is set up as a point of I have to trick it. If I do water aerobic today, and I do water aerobic today, and if I walk today, okay, if I do the machine tomorrow, and I walk and do the water aerobic, my body gonna say, okay, what is you doing? And if I don't walk the next day, the following day, and I just do water aerobic or get on the machine, my body, okay, what is you doing? You did this, so I trick things up. I lift weights 2 times a week at the gym. Strength training. Please. Strength training. You can go to $5 and below and get your whole exercise equipment. So please, something is better than nothing. And I tell everybody that. Something is better than nothing. If you go in the shopping center, you're going shopping, park your car ways from the shopping place and walk up. That's steps right there that you're doing. You're going to the grocery store. Don't park up in the front. Park in the back. Because sometimes we have a lot of errands to do. On Saturday, we're going to different stores. I guarantee, if you park away from the store, by the time you finish your errands on Saturday, you've been on walk 5K or 6K, and you wouldn't have that much to do, to get to 10K. I went to did errands Saturday, and I parked my car all the way back. Well, do you know when I got back home, only thing I had to do, I danced off 5 songs, and then hit 10K, because I did all my walking by me taking care of my errands, going to the grocery store, going to Ross, going to the place, because I parked away from it. Something is better than nothing. If you fail today, it's always tomorrow. Get back up and try again. Keep trying until you get it. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Subscribe. Push that like button. We're in it together, not by ourselves. And leave your bell on. The ring-a-ling-a-ling. Love y'all. Be blessed. Have a blessed day.